Welcome back to Strength for Today for September 21st. Gethsemane. Let's look at Mark 14:35. Mark 14:35 says, "Going a little further, he fell to the ground and prayed that if possible the hour might pass from him. Abba, Father, he said, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me, yet not what I will, but what you will." Gethsemane. On the eastern edge of Jerusalem, within sight of the Temple Mount, there's a hillside still dotted with ancient olive trees. Somewhere among them is a location of the Garden of Gethsemane, the place where Jesus wrestled in prayer over his mission. The spiritual and emotional sufferings of Christ in Gethsemane were incredibly painful. Matthew said that Jesus began to be sorrowful and deeply distressed. Then he said of himself, "My soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even to death." Matthew 26:38. Luke tells us he was in agony, and his sweat became like great drops of blood falling down to the ground, 22:44. This is arguably the deepest, darkest, and most mysterious hour in the eternal life of Christ, save only for the moment of his death. In a much different but real sense, we all have moments when we find ourselves in Gethsemane. There are times when we have to say, "Father, not my will, but thine be done." These are moments of surrender, but only in the Christian life does surrender bring victory. Have you had a Gethsemane moment? I know we all have times when we're just praying, "God, help me." Sometimes we can't even pray, we just cry. And I know God sees those tears and he just listens to us even if we can't say words. But Jesus was so sorrowful. He didn't want to die. He didn't want to go through all that pain. What man does? But he did it because he loved us so much. And that's why he said, "Father, not my will, but your will be done." He was willing to do whatever the Father wanted him to do. So I hope today we can be obedient to God and say, "God, your will," even if it's a painful or hard time we're going through, that we're going to go through that because God knows that's what's best. Have a good day trusting God and saying, "God, not my will, but your will be done in my life today." And I'll see you back here tomorrow. You can order your own copy of Strength for Today by Dr. David Jeremiah by going to davidjeremiah.org or calling Turning Point at 877-998-0222. And I would like to answer any question you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. I hope you lean on God's strength and have a fantabulous day.